What's up, guys? Welcome on our channel, Mary and Perry. And this is probably one of the hardest bosses I encounter in Act 3 by now, Clea. This is painted version of Clea. The poor painted Clea was messed around by her OG self. Real Clea painted over this painted version, but her mother made this Clea, but Clea didn't like the way she looked, so she painted over. It's just a zombie, like a shell of the person
What happened to her?
in this Clea, but she's painting all kinds of neurons. She's doing the dirty work for her Clea in real life. And the problem with this boss is that I didn't expect her to be so healing. She heals herself constantly, and even when you make a mistake in one parry, you do it wrong, and she's way by 500,000 XP heal. So you need to be almost perfect in parrying, or you need to make a lot of damage so she cannot heal the damage in time. Well, that was really tough thing to do. As you see, I'm using Verso, and he's with Pictos auto dead when he dies, and he has Pictos which revived him with 100 health, and she gives to Mael and CL shields and AP at the start of the game, which is great. Mael has inverted affinity, and CL is here to sometimes back up Mael, but I'm not using CL always like a backup. I want her to be active in fighting, and she's like great for damage. But this Clea is resistant to Mael's hittings. That's really not a good feature with her sword. As you can see, the neurons are jumping each from the other side, and one mistake and she's healed for 500 and more thousand XP. That is really a lot, so you need to make a lot of more damage so you can keep up or never make a mistake at parrying. I think these are from Dark Shores Noir, and the rocky thing gave me some problems in the beginning. It's all about learning the moves of neurons and their sequence of attack. Verso is trying best to mark, but try to put fire on Clea so it can make damage in the background. As you see, it says resistant, so really not easy to damage Clea. Yeah, this is a sequence with the musical neurons. One important thing I must say, for this fight you need to have anti-stun Pictos. It costs 5 luminous, it's not that expensive. You absolutely must put it on each of your player, just in case that some of these big neurons hit you. If you don't have anti-stun, you will be stunned for 1 or 2 turns, and you cannot make damage. So all 3 of your players must have anti-stun.
I would have lived. Didn't really need it.
We are barely there. She healed herself again.
Void, take everything.
And try to do the void damage because she has weakness for void damage. But I think only Mael has one or two skills with void. Maybe CL has one. She's a good damaging player for me. I like CL for big damage and also for support with Mael. Verso is a guy for shooting, putting shields on my girls, and being a great backup player for me, for my team.
Watch out, Maya.
Now it's a good parry, and she cannot heal herself unless I make a mistake. As long as I'm perfect with the parries, she cannot heal herself, and that is great. Still, I will not use gradient attack. I want to use the biggest one for extreme damage. Only then I can hope to beat her before she heals herself. So it's a good tactic to wait with the gradient attack for the end, and you will see why very soon. I still didn't reach the half of her stun bar or health bar.
Eyes up, eyes out.
CL, incoming.
Feel better. Dodge.
Didn't really need it.
Let's spill some ink.
Let's go the power.
I have gradient, 3 of them, but I think that the best one is with Mael,
Into the line.
especially if she is in virtuoso stance. This time I'm pushing Mael with the boost for the damage, and this was great counter attack.
Eyes up, eyes out.
This was mistake, too bad. And she was healed, you saw, with such a big amount.
Useful. Feel better.
Good. It's very important to parry, so she's not healed again. And this is it. Watch, guys. The gommage for Clea is coming. I didn't expect to be this kind of damage, so it was probably 25 million. As you see, highest damage. And we got a good Picto, Clea life. This is a glimpse of conscious painted Clea, who was probably inside there but couldn't do anything about the program that her OG Clea did to her. Probably make her a zombie who is making neurons and have no free will. And it's so sad to see the destinies of some of these characters in this world. It's it's so emotional, and you feel sorry for them, and you feel sorry for all that were gomashed, and you can't understand why would some painter like Clea be so cruel to herself in painted world. And we see that Clea is trying to probably off herself from this reality. And we did it. This was really tough challenge, and getting to Clea was also tough. You need to first kill 4 bosses in this sector before you open the door and meet Clea. But it was worth it, and you get some reward after finishing some cosmetics. After finishing this boss, you get her clothes from the painted boy in the hall. Painted Clea is free at last. And see the reward for Mile probably. And if you stay this long, guys, you know what to do. Hit that like button. If you're not subscribed to our channel, subscribe to our channel. Be part of our gaming family. And see you next time. Bye.